Hello everyone, we got exchange for today's video. Now, this is just speculation guys, but I do believe XRP should be at a high price, but most people don't believe that. This is not a price prediction. XRP is going to hit $1,000 because our people are using private XRPL, and right now XRP is trading at the price level of $1,000. You'll see it after the lawsuit ends. You'll see XRP's price glitch in the month of July. When does this lawsuit end? July 2023. In this case, he mentioned that lawsuit will end on April 2023. Again, possibly guys, possibly, but I don't know when XRP will be at a extremely high price, but it should one day. I have a theory though. I have a theory about XRP's price. Now, this theory, this is just pure speculation. This theory will not come into fruition if we see the reset happen this autumn, right? Sooner rather than later. If the collapse does take place, this theory will not come true. If the reset does take place this fall, guys, XRP's price will just spike to a high price right then and there. But I was thinking XRP should be at a high price, probably 3 digits or so, before the reset even takes place. Well, because remember, they quote unquote want you out, right? If they want you out, how will they get you out? Crashing the price? Collapsing the price? No. Do we know why? Because you will buy more XRP at a cheaper price. So we know that that type of psychology won't work on us, right? So what will though? XRP going to a high price first before the flip of the switch even takes place. Do we know why this is quite interesting, guys? This is a secret. Because Mr. Poole did state, go up and never stop. That means when XRP does bottom out finally, XRP's price will go up and literally never stop ever again, guys. Possibly when it is at a extremely high price, like 4 or 5 digits, who knows? It will probably stay stable, right? Who really knows, guys? Oh, one more thing, I forgot to state that if you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a like to spread awareness of this golden opportunity we see before our faces, right? Share the video, guys. Look at this. This is how we know the proof is in the pudding. If you are still holding XRP, you have my utmost respect. Global head, infrastructure innovation at Ripple, right? Quote, first, get the banks on RippleNet to settle with fiat, right? Lure them in, guys, lure them in. Like how Bitcoin lured everyone else in, right? To get people comfortable. The same idea goes here. Then get them to source liquidity using XRP. Then what? Then get them to hold XRP directly. Holy grail. Guys, this is how XRP will be at a insane price. We talked about it before. It's all about these central bankers, guys. It's all about these central bankers, right? Wow. This is how. A lot of people don't understand this, but a lot do at the same time, right? It's a paradox. Basically, XRP will be at a high price. The question is not if, but when. Now, guys, I just watched this video. This is absolutely mind-blowing. Listen, quote, Rockefeller type wealthy, end quote. Listen to this.
And you could go right down the line, oil and gas, silver, all these different things, and it's a similar type of an issue. But all of a sudden, for the first time in history, this is all happening, and we have this brand new asset class that didn't even exist. It wasn't on the balance sheet before, right? And it's these digital assets. And you got the one that's basically the most liquid asset that's ever can turn anything of value into anything else of value anywhere else in the world, 3 to 5 seconds. Why not take that one and write that up? And yes, are you going to make a handful of people phenomenally wealthy, Rockefeller type wealthy? Yeah, you're going to end up doing that. But the people that you're going to end up doing that for are the very people who basically did their homework and figured it out. I mean, shouldn't they be rewarded? And not only that, but at this time, those people have held, this is the the Shaw shape. Yeah. They've held it now for what is it, 16 months? We're in this lawsuit. I think yesterday was 562 days. So they have literally walked through hell. They've walked through the valley of the shadow of death.
We have walked through hell, Jimmy.
Correct. So and our brothers and sisters in the XRP.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So well, there are damages, right? There are damages that have been incurred. There was $15 billion that came out of the marketplace on the day the lawsuit was filed. Extrapolate that over 562 days. That's $1 trillion number right there. If you start looking at its real intended use case and starting to price a damages model based on that, it's more in line with kind of what we put forth in the deal. It's going to be 25,000, 37.5, something maybe even higher now, right?
It's so easy, guys. We will become wealthy, right? It's actually mind-blowing to think about for a second, because most people don't even see this opportunity in front of their eyes. Look at that, guys. Brad Garlinghouse speaks in front of IMF's Christine Lagarde 2019. Right? Brad Garlinghouse right there. Look at the connection. Do we see? There we go. Come on, guys. We know about Christine Lagarde as well. Favorite number, 7. Right? Very lucky. Remember, Brad Garlinghouse has been in talks with all of these quote-unquote powerful people. Right? The connections are already connected, basically. Now, Xanon and Sweeto, my mom just gave me some inside news. Russia is not using SWIFT anymore. Her colleague tried to transfer money to someone in Russia via SWIFT. There was no SWIFT, right? Did they use XRP? No. But if you go down here, that was the first thing that happened in that. You guys know when it first started months back, right? Biden sanctioned Russia from using SWIFT. And now we see the BRICS lead by Russia to create a alternate to SWIFT. DLT Tech with the heart of it all in the middle of the XRPL, guys. Now, who knows what truly will happen, but what we do know is China's developing a CBDC, programmable, probably gold-backed, is working with BRICS Plus on a SWIFT alternative, and has a deal with Russia to trade in their native currencies. Wow. All it takes is one country to create a gold-backed CBDC, then the dominoes fall because nobody will want to hold any currency that isn't backed by it, right? We told you that the current financial system has to fall in order for the new one to rise from the ashes, and it will, guys. The cycle is almost completed, right? Not only specifically Russia, but the whole world globally, even the United States, guys, will head into this new digital era. Watch your guru, Sweeto. Just in, Russia's largest bank, Sberbank, has launched its own blockchain and executed the first digital asset transaction. There we go. We just told you that's where the world is heading towards, right? Digital asset, guys. This is how we will become wealthy, right? The banks, guys, will make us wealthy. Now, meanwhile, Russia's observation of cryptocurrency transactions remain ongoing as authorities plan to introduce regulations soon. There we go, guys. Regulations not from only one specific part of the world, but the rest of the world will introduce it as well, guys. What the world is waiting for is the United States to come on board, right? Russia mixed crypto signs. There have been mixed signals from the country about the legal status of cryptocurrencies. At the end of the day, we know that's where the world is heading towards. It's crypto, right? Digital assets. Now, aside from that, I did want to talk about this right here. What's happening with the market overall? Not just the crypto market, but the stock market and all the markets, basically, from XRP Pharaoh. After the 2017 bull run, nobody said the top is in. Bear market is here, right? Literally nobody stated that, guys. I remember distinctly, clearly, that people were stating Bitcoin to $100,000. Literally, guys, 500K and $1 million. Nobody, not one single person, stated the bear market is here when Bitcoin was at a high price, right? Or even after, people kept reinstating that, hey, we're going higher and higher and higher. Instead, people were implying to buy the never-ending 3-year dip. I was new to this market, so I didn't know any better myself. We had a slow death for 3 years, which ended up being a 3-year bear market. In the last few weeks, I've seen over a dozen people say we are in a bear market. You will need to wait years for the next run. While we are at lows for many coins, not a slow death for 3 years, absolutely nothing like the previous bear market. We are at the lows for many assets, right? Exactly what we're talking about. We're not even in a bear market, guys, in my humble belief. Look at the overall trend. Markets change, sentiments change, fundamentals change, price action changes, markets mature due to more data. Many factors that make every year completely different than last, right? Most of the people telling you we are in a bear market now were telling you to buy the dip a few months ago because we were headed to astronomical levels any day now, and prices ended up dipping to new lows. As I warned many for a while, it had to happen from a technical aspect, right? Technicals tell the story. The media orchestrates the news around the technicals. Everything in this market is pre-planned. I can show you proof for days. Make sure you are vigilant of who you are getting your insights from. There we go, guys. So we know we're going to go up. I don't even believe a recession is heading our way, guys. Remember, the media serves this one narrative, but usually the opposite takes place, right? Just look at Jim Cramer, guys. He's literal proof of quote-unquote deception. Not financial advice. But anyways, that's all for you guys. Enjoyed this video. If you guys please leave a like, subscribe, and very much. It's amazing. And guys, see ya.